What up, y'all? This is your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report for Tuesday, October 28th, 2014, delivering some of the major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook or on Twitter, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, or on Twitter at The Enter Report. Or you can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just search for The Entertainment Report, and it will take you to the page where you can listen to any episodes of this program anytime you want. Turner's widespread layoffs continue this week as HBO will lay off 150 employees. Insiders with knowledge of the plan confirmed to the Wrap. The job cuts represent 7% of the premium channel's approximately 2,400 staffers. In an internal memo obtained by the Wrap, CEO Richard Plepler informed staff of the imminent changes. He wrote, quote, "We have a long history of tightly managing our overhead so that we are able to maximize investments in the creation, distribution, and marketing of content. We also shift resources when necessary towards areas with the greatest potential to drive revenue growth and to enhance our brand. We reviewed 2015's budgets and staffing plans with this in mind and reduced costs and redundancy wherever possible to preserve our ability to invest in our future. This will unfortunately include the elimination of some positions. Where relevant, your department head will share details with you in the weeks ahead. I understand that the news of staff reduction is unsettling. Rest assured we will manage this difficult process with the fairness and respect you would expect from our company." The HBO layoffs are part of Turner's 10% across-the-board cuts happening throughout the company. The premium channel recently announced it would offer a standalone streaming service next year for non-subscribers. Plepler said in an investors meeting, all in, there are 80 million homes that do not have HBO, and we will use all means at our disposal to go after them. This will be transformative in our company. He also added, "A hallmark of our long-sustained success has been the commitment to making very difficult decisions even during times of growth and optimism. As I said at today's event, this is the most exciting inflection point domestically and internationally in the modern history of HBO. It's fair to say that by any metric, subscriber growth, content deals, the ever-extending reach of our brand, our industry buzz, we are at the top of our game. And as I also made it clear, we are just getting started. All of this is possible for one simple reason: the talented people that make up this company." The cuts at HBO come on the heels of widespread layoffs at CNN and Headline News 2 weeks ago. Around 150 staffers were laid off in New York, Washington, D.C., Atlanta, and Los Angeles. Cuts included senior executives and producers, including the Northeast Bureau Chief Darius Walker and New Day executive producer Matt Frucci. 5 shows were also canceled: Crossfire, Unguarded with Rachel Nichols, Sanjay Gupta, MD, CNN Money with Christine Romans, and Jane Velez Mitchell. It's been 12 years since Drumline became a box office hit, and maybe it was better to leave it well enough alone. VH1 premiered a sequel to the College Marching Band film on Monday night, and it was impressively destroyed on social media almost instantly. The Twitter hashtag Drumline2 continued trending into the night long after the film had ended, and it was almost unanimously fueled by hate-filled and mocking posts. Nick Cannon, who starred as college student Devon Miles in the original, returned for a brief appearance in an otherwise wholly new story. Like Sharknado before it, Drumline 2 has become a social media sensation, but whereas the sci-fi original movie embraced its campiness, one gets the impression that the creative team behind Drumline and New Beat was hoping to make a movie that people actually enjoy. There's so bad it's good, and then there's just bad. And while Sharknado's massive social media rating and pop culture buzz earned it an even campier sequel, Reverend Doctor was quickly to clarify that that's not what we want here, tweeting, "Dear at VH1 and makers of hashtag Drumline2, please don't mistake our watching this as us wanting a Drumline 3. We were bored and wanted family time." Grey's Anatomy's actor Jesse White unleashed a Twitter tirade Tuesday over what he considers racist Halloween costumes. Williams tweeted to his 785,000 followers, "What about black pain is so funny to you? From where it is that joy derived?" The Chicago native then singled out what he considers tasteless costumes, including those depicting Trayvon Martin, the African-American teenager who was fatally shot by George Zimmerman 2 years ago in Sanford, Florida. His first tweet said, "When a hashtag Halloween comes around, how exactly does dressing as Trayvon and other illustrations of black paint make you feel? Please be specific." The next tweet was, "We don't reflexively celebrate random or routine white death, make moms of your bleeding corpses, etc. Tell us about this unique obsession." He then tweeted, "Millions of you smile in awe of our music, comedy, inventions, athletics, fashion, etc. But when we're not entertaining you, you hate us." And then the last tweet that he wrote was, "How does that exactly work?" This isn't the first time Williams has used the social media to voice his opinions about race. On October 12th, while taking part in the so-called Ferguson October protests in Missouri, Williams tweeted his concerns about the fact that Ferguson police officer Darren Wilson had not been charged in the shooting death of an unarmed black teen, Michael Brown. He wrote, "A man sworn to protect and serve shot an unarmed teen 6 times from a distance with witnesses, and every gesture is being made not to charge him." Days later, in an exclusive interview with the Rap, he blasted police in the St. Louis area for their treatment of protesters. Williams said, "The cops were really nasty, unnecessarily antagonizing people. It really creates a kind of plantation vibe with people patrolling literally in waves, beating their baton sticks against their hands like they're ready to deliver an ass whooping and enjoy it." In the same interview, he criticized Hollywood for failing to cast more actors of color. He told the Rap, "We don't need every movie and every TV show to have 6 white leads." Among Williams' concerns, he singled out the 2014 film Noah, which starred Russell Crowe, and the upcoming Exodus, Gods and Kings, which feature Christian Bale and Australian actor Joel Edgerton. He wrote, "Instead of making all white Noah when it would be physically impossible for all those people to be white, or Exodus when we know for a fact that the Egyptians were not white, Ramses and Moses are all white while the slaves and the servants and the thieves are black. That's racism." Melissa Rivers has laid the groundwork for a possible wrongful death lawsuit by hiring lawyers to investigate the circumstances of her mother, Joan Rivers' death after a throat procedure. The comedian, who was 81, died September 4th from a lack of blood oxygen to the brain in what the New York City Medical Examiner's Office called a, quote, predictable complication of the procedure performed at a clinic on August 28th. Ben Rubensworth, a partner at Gare Colson, Stegman, Macfin, Bloom, and Rubinowitz, said in a statement Tuesday, "In order to fully determine the facts and circumstances surrounding the death of Joan Rivers, we confirm that our firm has been engaged by Melissa Rivers and her family." After Rivers' death, reports surfaced that her personal physician, Dr. Gwen Korovarin, was present at the procedure and snapped a selfie picture of herself and Rivers during the surgery. Korovarin, a New York-based ear, nose, and throat specialist with several celebrity clients, was not authorized to practice medicine at the Yorkville Endoscopy Center where the procedure took place. For the surgery, Rivers was administered propofol, the same anesthesia medicine blamed for the 2009 death of Michael Jackson after the Los Angeles County coroner ruled the singer suffered from, quote, an acute propofol intoxication. Actor Chadwick Boseman is set to star in Marvel's Black Panther. It was revealed Tuesday. Boseman has signed a 5-picture deal with Marvel, an individual who acknowledges the deal has told the Wrap. Boseman joins Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans on stage where the established superheroes buckled up for his service for Captain America: Civil War. Black Panther is also getting his own movie, which will hit theaters on November 3rd, 2017. Marvel's Kevin Feige said it's about how this isolationist country of Wakanda needs to meet the world. Boseman said, "I'm blessed to be part of this Marvel universe, and I look forward to making magic together." Best known for playing Jackie Robinson in 42 and James Brown in Get On Up, Boseman will soon be seen in Alec Proya's Gods of Egypt. Pop star Taylor Swift shut down Hollywood Boulevard last Thursday when fans flocked to see her performance on Jimmy Kimmel Live, and this week she's poised to accomplish something even more impressive. Swift's next album, 1989, is expected to sell over 1 million copies in its first week. It would be the pop star's third multi third million-plus sales week over the course of her career, making her the first entertainer to reach that milestone. The 24-year-old singer, who was born in 1989, is on her way to having only the 19th album to ever hit a million first-week sales since Nielsen SoundScan started tracking the data in 1991. Swift would also be the first artist to reach the mark in 2014. The Shake It Off songstress would also be the first recording artist to pass the impressive mark, since she did it with her previous album Red, which debuted in 2012 and has since sold over 6 million copies worldwide. Moreover, 1989 will catapult into second place on the 2014's best-selling albums list, comfortably above Beyoncé's self-titled album, which has sold 787,000 copies, but is still trailing Disney's Frozen. 2 weeks ago, Swift's album was expected to move to 750,000 units in its opening week, but positive word of mouth caused estimates to climb steadily and, well, swiftly. According to Billboard, industry insiders say breaking this 1 million mark in the first week seems likely. The album, released Tuesday by Big Machine Records, soared in popularity thanks to its debut single, Shake It Off. Released in August, the chart-topping song was critically embraced and has been certified double platinum by the recording industries of arts and artists. Of course, there are still estimates. Official results will be announced Wednesday, November 5th. Rapper Pitbull has inked a deal with Harvey Weinstein on 2 different upcoming reality shows. The South Florida-based rapper, whose birth name is Armando Christian Perez, his production companies Real Change Productions / Honey I'm Home have teamed up with the Weinstein Company to create Pitbull the Life and the Real Change Project. The Real Change Project will see the Timber singer working alongside other popular entertainers and public figures to take a look back at the mentors from their early years who inspired them and helped to shape their own success. Names guests on the series include First Lady Michelle Obama, entertainer Tony Bennett, pop star Lady Gaga, rocker Paul McCartney, and NBA legend Kobe Bryant. Pitbull the Life, meanwhile, will focus more directly on the recording artist himself. A series that will offer viewers a behind-the-scenes look at his world tour, recording sessions, and day-to-day life. Weinstein said, "Our television division at TWC has made an incredible name for themselves in creating fresh and entertaining unscripted programming. Partnering with Pitbull, one of the biggest names in music today, on the Real Change Project and the Life is a phenomenal opportunity that we're all very excited to get started on." Pitbull will serve as executive producer on all film and TV projects, though through his Honey I'm Home production company, including his Fox New Year's Eve television special currently underway through Endemol North America. Pitbull said, "It is an honor to partner with the Weinstein Company and Real Change Productions' Honey I'm Home on Life and the Real Change Project, 2 series with the point of views that life is what we make. Some follow the rules, others bend them." He also wrote, "After the party kicks off 2015, we'll show what's behind the curtain, and most important, listening from the best plays a huge role in the journey." TWC, the multimedia production and distribution company launched in 2005 by Miramax founder Bob and Harvey Weinstein. They also produce such shows as Project Runway, Mob Wives, and $1 Million Shoppers. John Carter Cash, the 44-year-old son of late country legends Johnny Cash and June Carter Cash, was arrested Monday in Newfoundland after he allegedly stripped down to his underwear at the Deer Lake airport, authorities told CBC News. Deer Lake Royal Canadian Mounted Police said they received a report that a man was either drunk or having a mental issue at the airport. Airport security reportedly managed to convince Cash to put his clothes back on before 2 constables arrived. Cash, who is a record producer and musician, had been on a hunting trip and was on his way back to Tennessee. RCMP told the Toronto Daily News that Cash would not be charged because there were a few witnesses to his alleged outburst, and they expect that he would be on a flight back home by Tuesday morning. The divorced father of 3 is the only child that June and Johnny had together after marrying in 1968, but he has 6 half-siblings, including singer Roseanne Cash. In addition to running Cash Productions, he has also authored several children's books: the novel Lupus Rex, a biography of his mother, Anchored in Love, and the memoir House of Cash, The Legacy of My Father, Johnny Cash. He also served as an executive producer on Walk the Line, a 2005 biopic starring Reese Witherspoon and Joaquin Phoenix as his parents. Talking about the time about how the importance of faith to his family, especially in the light of Johnny Cash's battles with addiction and substance abuse, Cash told Belief Net, "Through all my father's struggles, which are evident in this film, the audience can see that faith in God would help to provide him with truth, vision, and direction." He also added, "Self-faith was always very important to me. I think early on in life, maybe as so many people do, I rebelled against one thing or another, whether it be music, whether it be the freedom that comes from the relationship with God. I have to go through my own struggles to find my relationship with God. That relationship that I built has been as a result of my own struggles. Sometimes you find peace through misery. Having said that, what's most important to me to do now is to keep my peace. And the way I do that is through prayer and a life with God." Former Major League Baseball outfielder Jose Canseco was injured in an accidental shooting in his home in Las Vegas, Nevada, according to KLS TV's Natalie Cohen. Canseco allegedly shot himself in the hand and is now recovering at a local hospital, reporters KTNV's Spencer Lubis reports. Police have confirmed that a shooting took place at Canseco's home on the east side of the Las Vegas Valley. Canseco reportedly shot off his left middle finger while cleaning his gun. In 17 Major League seasons, Canseco hit an average .266, .353, .515 with 462 home runs for 7 teams, including the Oakland Athletics, with whom he broke into the league as a 20-year-old slugger in 1985. Since his final Major League Baseball season in 2001, Canseco has attempted to remain in the spotlight by playing in various independent leagues, appearing on reality TV shows, and writing a book that detailed his and other players' performance enhancement drug use. Canseco also participated professionally in mixed martial arts, owning at least one record. Soccer legend Diego Maradona is coming to his own defense after a shocking video in which he appears to strike his former fiancée Rocio Olivia surfaced online. The 53-year-old athlete, who is regarded by many as one of the greatest soccer players of all time, insisted he never laid a hand on Olivia despite the seemingly violent clip. The video, which originally aired on the Argentine TV program Nosotros a Mediodía, shows Maradona yelling at his former girlfriend, who is not on camera in the clip, before he appears to lunge at Olivia, who has secretly filmed the attack on her cell phone. He slurs his words and screams, "Continue looking at the phone, you," while Olivia can be heard pleading for Maradona to stop in the background. After the clip began making the internet rounds, the former World Cup winner fought back against the backlash and denied hitting his former girlfriend in an interview with an Argentinian journalist, Marina Calabro. He said, "Yes, I threw her phone away, but I swear to you, I've never hit a woman. The episode starts and ends there. I take responsibility for throwing her phone, but there isn't more. The situation didn't happen and wasn't more serious than that." He also told Calabro that he, quote, knew the video existed and, quote, understands that the edit of the situation may look confusing, adding that he threw the cell out of Olivia's hands after he discovered she was taping him. This isn't the first time Maradona made headlines for an eyebrow-raising outburst. In August, he reportedly slapped a journalist for winking at then-girlfriend Veronica Ojeda in his native Argentina. The video comes on heels of a series of headline-making sports scandals in the United States. Just last month, TMZ posted an alarming video of former Baltimore Ravens star Ray Rice punching his wife-to-be, Janae Palmer, which caused the team to terminate his contract with the NFL. And just 4 days later, Minnesota Vikings star Adrian Peterson was indicted on a charge of reckless or negligent injury to a child in Texas, leading to his indefinite suspension from all team activities. And that is your entertainment report for Tuesday, October 28, 2014. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some of the major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook or on Twitter, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, or you can follow the show on Twitter @The Enter Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just search for The Entertainment Report, and it will take you to the page, the iHeartRadio page of our program, where you can listen to any of the episodes anytime you want. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.